Ahoy, ahoy, and welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. In this weird environment, sitting right next to me is clever Eric Muller.
And you can clearly see he's more handsome now and handsome day and night.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's almost like we're living in this world that's all of a sudden bright.
Ah, I see what you did there.
So, he saw a little movie from the writer of Victor Frankenstein and the director of Suicide Squad. That was on Netflix.
Winning combination.
So it was a movie called Bright,
It's getting a sequel.
It's getting a sequel, which is something we shared as well. So tell me a little bit. It wasn't so much that I was avoiding this film. I kind of wanted to see it.
Sure it were.
Well, no. Okay, Christmas, because it came out right around Christmas. Pre-Christmas,
3 days before Christmas.
Full disclosure, I wanted to see this. I've done a lot of traveling for Christmas. Clearly, we have a little bit of an upgraded set here. So tell me a little bit about the movie Bright.
All right, Bright takes place in a world where fantasy creatures are real. They've been here since the existence of everything. So we have orcs, fairies, elves, everything. They're all here. And this follows the story of Will Smith and his partner, an orc played by Joel Edgerton, who's actually the first orcish cop in the nation. But
okay,
I'll go into that later. But it's pretty much following them, and then eventually they're at a crime scene where you discover a wand. And if you have a wand in this world, you can do anything. It grants wishes, so if you want to come back from the dead, get a wand. If you want to be a millionaire, get a wand. If you want to, be cured of all that ails you, get a wand. So then it becomes a race to try to properly take care of this wand and then, defeat gangs and other things.
Okay, so wands equal everything. All right,
yes.
Give me some positives about this film.
Positives. It's a great world. I mean,
world building.
There's really cool, like the coolest parts of this movie are one shots. There's one shot of L.A., but in the sky you see a dragon flying, a full-fledged dragon that's flying. You're like, yeah, give me more of that. Or there's a centaur cop. At first I was they got a guy on a horse here beating up some orcs. No, it's a centaur beating up orcs. So it's some good world building. You got Will Smith, doing the best he can.
What are we, some kind of Bright Squad?
Yeah.
No. He didn't do it? Okay.
No. I felt like he was going to, but...
Okay. So Will Smith good, Joel Edgerton?
He did the best he could.
Okay.
Because so one of the things is it's really good prosthetics, really good makeup, really good visuals. The elves look great, the orcs look great. The problem is Joel Edgerton, I don't think he really got adjusted to all that cosmetic stuff. And she talks like this. And he's a good actor, he's a fine actor, but it was really hard for him to emote under all that makeup.
Oh, that's sad. So, getting into that, what else didn't you like about
So, what I didn't like about it, for starters, is Will Smith and Joel Edgerton, they're partners, and they really don't have any good on-screen chemistry. They don't play well off of each other. They're, just, meh. And the story is pretty flat. You can pretty much guess the big twist and the surprises as the film's going on before they even happen. And also for an action film, there's not really a lot of remarkable action sequences. Okay. There's one good moment, but besides that, it's pretty bland. And, again, I love the world, but they really didn't do anything about it. Literally, the movie starts off with Will Smith getting shot, and it's months after that happens, and it's you keep talking about how this one character is the first orcish cop, but you really don't do anything about it, except, he's here, he's the first orcish cop, and nobody likes orcs, so congrats.
So is it too overt? I heard there's a lot of racist tones in the film, and is it beating you over the head with this is bad, don't do this?
Yeah, this is bad, don't do this.
Okay.
And then also, they also try to do classism, stuff like that. The elves are millionaires, they don't care about things. So they're the 1% of the population that controls everything. Great. It's just a lot of missed opportunities.
Okay. Anything else you really feel the need to touch on? Okay, grade this movie for me.
I give it a D+.
Ooh, that's pretty low. It's one of the lower ones of the year.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think people liked watching it because if you went to the theater and actually spent hard-earned money on it, there would be more of an outrage because this is a $90 million budget and it looked bad.
Straight to Netflix.
Straight to Netflix, and so is the sequel.
Yeah, well, all straight to Netflix. So that's to say, no hard-earned money you didn't spend on this. However, the soft-earned money, D+, so it's maybe if there's absolutely nothing else you can find ever.
Yeah, right. If you can't find anything on Netflix,
Everyone has those moments where you scroll through Netflix and it's like, just pick something. Just pick something. Don't pick this.
Honey, just pick something.
Yes.
Fine, we're watching Bright.
Oh, and then everyone has to groan for an hour and 50 minutes.
Literally, I was raging towards the end. I was like, just end already.
All right. Well, that was.
I just ate $50 worth of Olive Garden. Do this. End.
That's a power rage after that. If you ate the Olive Garden and then you had the rage.
Yeah, I went from Die Hard to Bright. That was my Christmas Eve.
No, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry for you.
I mentioned the best part. Die Hard.
What's the best part of Bright? Die Hard.
Die Hard.
What? Clearly, we have our priorities in order. So. That was what we thought of Bright. Thank you very much. If you really want me to see it, let me know. I'll watch it. But
yeah, we'll do a little poll.
We'll do a little poll. If somebody wants me to watch Bright, I'll do it. I'll suck it up. But at this point in time, I have no plans for it. So that's what Eric thought of Bright. I trust his opinion very much. So as always, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you thought of all this. If you can see us better, and this is kind of a nice thing for you, let us know that
this
too.
This is brand new.
This is really like odd for us, especially because this is normally a 2-man operation. So we're just kind of like, this is strange. Like our pupils are going to look really tiny. So that's clever Eric Muller sitting right there.
And that's Handsome Dan Nice sitting over there.
And as always, ramble on.
Ramble on.